first step is cutting your ribbon. My ribbon is cut to 4.5 inches, and I haven't sealed my ends. I'm going to be cutting the ends after we make our bow, but if you want to, you can cut it and seal it how you'd like now. So put the ribbon in the order that you want. We're basically going to be making 2 spike hair bows and then layering them on top of each other. So the first thing that we do is when you take your ribbon, you fold it in half. Well, you can fold it in half and then find the center, or just guess. And then stick your needle through, take your next ribbon, and do the same thing, fold in half, stick your needle through, and I'm going to be layering the green and this black and white one. With the printed ribbon, you see that it's on that side. Okay, so once you have that on there, pull your thread through and then wrap it around once and pull a little bit and then do some more playing around with it. And then just wrap it a couple more times and take a couple stitches in the back. And then go ahead and make the same bow with the rest of your ribbon. And then we're going to layer them. We're going to layer them like so. And so taking the bottom one, place your needle through, and then place your other one on top. And then you want to make sure that the ribbons are all mixed the way you want them to be. Like, you don't want the same ones to be going on the same side. So we're just going to wrap these 2 layers together. And then just tighten as you are wrapping it. And then when you've gone around a few times, just take a couple stitches in the back, and that finishes this part of the bow. We just need to cut and seal our ends. And so you can do spikes on all the ribbons, or you can do a slanted cut, or just leave it like this, but either way is really cute. And so basically you just make your cuts and then make sure to seal your ends, and then do that with all of your ribbon. Then cut your printed ribbon. This is 1.5 inch, and I've cut it to 4.5 inches and then made spikes on the end. I'm just gonna make a tiny crease in the middle for the center of the bow. And then this will be placed right here on the bow. But before we do this, we're going to make our witch hat and our witch legs. The first thing that we're going to do is make our witch legs, and the witch legs I'm making are going to match the printed ribbon for our bow. So this printed ribbon has green and purple striped stockings for the legs, so we're going to make those. So cut out little pieces of your purple and green ribbon. This is 1/4 inch ribbon, and we're going to put it on this 3/8 inch black ribbon. So I'm just going to put some glue, and then just start placing it on. You want to make sure to not have too much glue on. I'm starting to run out of good glue here. So just do a little bit at a time. Now, when you're done gluing on the pieces, we're going to take our wood burning tool and cut off the edges. If you like doing ribbon sculptures, then you definitely want to get a wood burning tool. So I have this frame, and the glass helps with the carving, the wood burning tool. So I'm going to turn it over, get my wood burning tool. And we're just going to cut off that excess ribbon. And that gives us our striped ribbon in the exact colors that we want. Now we're going to make the legs. All right, so I'm gonna do about 3 of each color for my legs. Right, so there we have our cute witch legs. So now we're going to make our shoes. Sometimes this can be kind of hard, so you just keep trying until you get the shape that you want. So we just want to make sure the shoe fits in this leg. So for example, we have our shoe right here, and it can fit right over the legs. You can see that. And so after you do one, you just do the other leg and the other shoe. So take your 1.5 inch black grosgrain ribbon, and we're going to use the wood burning tool to carve out our witch's hat. And you can just do a regular triangular hat. I'm going to do a little bit of a crazy one like on the printed ribbon we're using. And here we've got our witch's hat. Now we're going to make our buckles. We're going to make 3 of them, 1 for the hat, 2 for the shoes. So using your wood burning tool, just make a straight line. Like that. And then if you have 1/8 of an inch or even a little bit bigger is fine, but we're going to just cut a little bit. Right now we're going to put together the witch sculpture pieces, and then we're going to also want to have this cute piece of ribbon out. All right, so let's start with the hat. I've cut out a piece of ribbon that is wide enough to fit over the brim. So just going to place hot glue along the hat. at where I want the brim to be. Okay, so that's how that looks. And then we can just cut off the edge. And then seal the ends of that ribbon. All right, so now we're going to make the buckles. So here's the ones for the shoe, and this one is for the hat. And then we've got our little pieces here. So just put a teeny tiny dab of glue in the center. And then pick up your piece and place it on. All right, now that we're done with our buckles, we're gonna place them onto the shoes and the hat. There's the hat. Now we're gonna do the shoes. Other shoe. And now let's glue the shoes to the legs. So I'm going to place hot glue along the top of the shoe right here. This is the back, so we're going to turn it over. And now we're going to glue them to our hat. What we want to do is place hot glue on our leg. Now all that's left is just gluing it to our bow. So take your little bow, place hot glue, and then take your witch ribbon sculpture and place it in the center. All right, so now we just need to put our pieces together. Glue your clip on to the back of your bow. I love everything about this bow. It's just so cute and so festive and super, super fun. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoy making it.